V&O What You Know. Yo, man, welcome to the V&O YouTube channel. The premise here is ordinary people with extraordinary stories. But what you also gonna find is the views and opinions, man. So you're gonna find conversation, you're gonna find inspiration, you're gonna find motivation. Yo, check us out, V&O What You Know.
But have you ever thought, what if this is all just a dream? And we're just waiting in line to wake up? And most people think I'm insane. Once you realize that all the shit you used to care so much about just keeps you a prisoner of your own mind.
V&O What You Know. What's up, guys? How's it going? Welcome back to the V&O, the views and opinions. I'm wearing pink. I am. Look, man, if you caught me last week was very inspirational, by the way. I just have to difficulties. Always technical difficulties. Last week was fun, man. Last week was dope. I started talking to some people last week, man. Luke came in and we started talking. I started telling him about how giving birth to your dream was like actually giving birth, and he started talking about actually giving birth. And we went into a whole conversation about birth. And we went into a whole conversation about what his wife and him do for a living now. And man, I've been following him anyway, so I knew exactly what he was talking about. And I got to tell you what, man, like they have this thing, man. Mommy Made Shy, Mommy Made Encapsulation Chicago. It's a whole thing. Before I go into that, we will. Sorry, we will be bringing them on soon. But look, man, it's been rough. It's been a long, hard season. It really has, man. Today was rough. I almost tore something up. I almost punched a wall. Almost did a lot. That's all I got to say about that. That is absolutely all I have to say about that. If y'all have been following me, I had authors on here, educators on here. I've had friends on. I've had people that I just met telling them about the podcast on. And one of the particular people that I had on was my man, Andre Renee. He is a great author. Andre, let me see if I still got his book. I read the book, and if you don't, if I posted it before, Behind Her Smile, man, this book was was awesome. I got it from him and I read the book and it was deep. I might have shed a tear, but I'm a grown man. I don't do stuff like that. but it's a deep book. But as I was talking to him, he said, "Hey, I publish people. I actually have a publishing company. He has a cleaning service. Check him out."
Hello. So you want to write a book? I can help you with that. You have questions about royalties, PODs, and much more. I can help you with any questions and guide you through the process. It could be hard, but I have your back. My name is Andre Renee. Please call me today. Thank you.
Dope, Andre Renee. Thank you, man. A great dude, man. Great author. He writes children's books. He's writing plays. He's a playwright. Great guy, man. And just from talking to him, I'm like, man, let's keep doing it. Let's elevate you. I mean, he's already elevated. Let's get you higher. Let's let people know. Thank you for everybody that's joining me. I have to say, because I never say this, and I must say it. I have a huge, we got a lot of people watching on Facebook. What I need is for you to go over to that Views and Opinions Podcast YouTube channel and hit that subscribe. Everything's backwards, y'all, so I'm trying to figure it out. But go over to that Views and Opinions Podcast. You can watch from there. You can watch live right now from there. And if you don't, just go over there, hit the subscribe button, man. And I'm not forcing anybody to do anything. I think the show is dope. And that's just this show. So at the beginning in my intro, I said, welcome to the V&O podcast, the Views and Opinions Podcast. This is no longer just a podcast. This is the V&O Podcast Network. So we are coming out with shows. You guys have seen the vibes. That's a whole different thing. That's the vibes, the V&O vibes. V&O Changing the Narrative is coming at you, man. V&O Changing the Narrative. I have my V&O channel. This is Ordinary People with Extraordinary Stories. V&O What You Know. There we will have V&O Changing the Narrative. A diagnosis is not a death wish. Hey, check it out, man. We might be dropping this week. I want to drop this week. It's up to me. The ball's in my court. These guys have done their thing. It's already recorded. First episode is in the books. We just got to drop it. Check them out, man. V&O Changing the Narrative. These cats are about to come through, man. And really, these guys are gonna come through and do their thing. Marcella, what's up? Bill Curley, always a pleasure, man. Y'all, without further ado, I gotta bring these people in, man. Mommy made encapsulation, like these lady and this guy. I know Luke. I used to work with Luke. Now he hauls placenta all over the place. Like he's running around Chicago grabbing placenta out of the hospital. Y'all, thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Thanks for having us.
Oh, no problem. Like I had to. Thank you for this. Yo, he stopped by and dropped his t-shirt off on me like he was running around Chicago, and he literally, you guys stopped and just threw the t-shirt at me and kept going. And then,
It looks good on you, though.
What'd you say?
It looks very good on you.
Thank you. And you know what? I might just wear it to the gym or something. You know what I'm saying? It just
stretching out those sleeves, bro.
Right. So thank you for watching the show last week. And this is how life works. This is how these things work sometimes. You guys were watching the show. You chimed in. It was inspirational. It inspired me. Sometimes if I was the only one on, I'd be inspired. But you guys were inspired. And then you started to speak. And we got into your business. And
a pretty good show.
Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate that. You got a pretty good business. What a business this is. Yo, I've been following you guys. Like, I need to, like, if you guys haven't checked it out, man, I do publish, I promote my show. You know what I mean? Sometimes life is just busy sometimes, and I don't do a very good job all the time of promoting. I will get better because that's just life. You know, you get into something, you get better at things. You did a great job today. Both of you guys, you pushed me. I kept seeing posts come through, things coming in my inbox. I was like, what is this? And I just kept sharing your stuff. Thank you so much, because we really need people to see this. I want people to see the V&O, but we need people to see Mommy Make Chicago. What's the idea behind Mommy Made Chicago?
Well, the idea behind behind the encapsulation is to let all the moms know that they can benefit from their own placenta, because the placenta has a lot of beautiful benefits. So, and they can benefit from their own placenta. So
Right.
that's our purpose. Like all the company Mommy Make Encapsulation, the purpose is to spread the word so moms can benefit from their own placenta, because it helps. It has so many benefits. It helps with the postpartum depression, baby blues, give energy, meal supplies, and all of that stuff. And we're here to spread the word.
Yeah, that's it. And because people need to hear this. You know, with my second daughter, I believe my wife, she dealt with like a postpartum depression almost, you know, where I could tell I didn't know what to do about it. You know what I mean? But if you start looking into this, there are a lot of women that deal with that. There are even more women that deal with not being able to produce milk for their baby. So then they got to go to the store and get formula. But what you're telling me is that because they can't produce it, that doesn't mean that that's it. That's all.
Yeah.
They can take these capsules and actually.
The production of milk have a lot to do. I'm sorry to interrupt.
No, go ahead. It's all you. Yeah.
To produce milk, have to do a lot with the hormones. You know, like when actually when a woman is pregnant and it got pregnant, so the placenta take over the hormones production. Okay, so it take over the hormone production. So, and it helps, it supports the mom and the baby through the whole pregnancy. So when the mom give birth, the baby and the placenta come out with all those hormones and vitamins. So you say, like, what does the hormones have to do? The hormones have to do a lot with the mom, especially after, because when the placenta come out, they come out with all those hormones. So the mom suffer a hormone crash. So what it says, that's why they have baby blues, postpartum depression, they suffer about no energy and everything. So what we do, so we encapsulate the placenta, so that way we put those hormones and benefits back to their body. So that's why they don't suffer about postpartum depression and baby blues, and they help with the milk production, with them having energy.
That's crazy. So it seems that's a simple concept. So it leaves their body and you're just putting it back in there.
Yes.
Their hormones are leaving through that.
Recycling. That's it.
Yeah, you recycle them, and it needs to be done. Let's check out the video. Yo, so this is like placenta burgers.
I was gonna say, you probably should have gave people a heads up. Hey, check out the video.
What? Look, man, I almost forgot what it was. I'm looking at these small icons, and I kind of got everything labeled for me, so everything's easy. So it's just a small icon to me, and when it popped up, I was like, oh,
whoopsie.
I don't do well with blood and guts.
Yeah.
Do you make gluten?
I kind of learned that because once I started getting really excited about it and pushing for her, I'm supporting her, because at first I thought like being a man, why would we even think about this? It doesn't happen to us personally. So, and to be honest, in the beginning I was like, oh, it's a placebo effect. It doesn't really work. But after witnessing and seeing the thousands of moms that have done it, they have nothing but good things to say. There has not been one. I think as a company as a whole, we've done over 19,000, and there has not been one bad testimonial. They all benefit from it. So I was like, so it's actually something good. We can stand behind. We're not selling used cars. You can really stand behind the service. And
right. So you say that we're not affected by it, but like
we are.
We're talking about hormonal. Now, ladies, I'm not talking about just women being hormonal. People, human beings get hormonal. When anybody's hungry, they could get an attitude. Now, imagine going through weeks and weeks and months of because you basically your hormones are all thrown off because, like you said, you just expelled a lot of the vitamins and minerals and everything that's supposed to keep you balanced. And so now, guys, why should you be interested in this? Because you have to live in the house with the lady that just expelled all of her hormones and vitamins and minerals. So now, you should be very much so
absolutely
invested in this. You want her to be even killed, and I mean, she just pushed the whole look. Childbirth is like, bro, like I witnessed my children being born.
The dads is the one who like always do some of them, not all of them,
yeah.
But they do the research and they contact us and say like, so my wife is pregnant and I like this because with the first baby she suffered
crazy.
She suffered from the postpartum depression, or she doesn't have energy, so he have to come home and help the wife. So I do have a lot of dads said they're the ones who book up the encapsulation for the mom.
Yeah. So, and let's flip this over, man. She just pushed the whole human being out of her, which is half of you. You know what I mean? So the love grows. And so you don't want to see, outside of me being the victim, or, you also want to see that person doing well. You know what I mean? You don't want that person to be imbalanced. You don't want them to be sick. You want to see your child well fed. You know what I mean? If that's what you guys want to do. So why not? Why not be invested in something like this? How did you guys get started? How did you get started? Because Eddie kind of started it. And I'm sorry, I didn't look. We got Mommy Made Chicago at the bottom. Here we have Eddie and we have Luke.
Well, listen, how it got started, we can't even take credit at all for it. We're really good friends with the founder, her and her husband, Julianne Corona, and her husband, and she came up with this company. She said, I believe she was watching Keeping Up with the Kardashians, and that sparked her interest, she says, and she just wanted a different way of receiving the benefits besides the way that they did it. I mean, they cooked it and ate it like a piece of steak. Now, seeing it every day, I don't know how anybody can do that. But so Julianne, she did a lot of extensive research and got all her certifications and everything. So she came up with a business. I know she's been on the news and news articles and papers and stuff like that. She started off really small and it just picked up. I think she had her first celebrity client, and then from there on it just took off, and then she was able to open up other locations all across the United States, making Mommy Made the biggest placenta encapsulation company in the whole United States.
That's dope. So this is like it's a franchise.
Yeah, it's a franchise. But I think, yeah.
So, and what it motivate me? We fly to California, and then I see her passion, and then she wants to help other women to benefit with their own placenta, which a lot of people don't really know about it. So they think like, they go to the hospital, they have the baby, and then the placenta, it's a hospital property, when it's not like that. So they can benefit from their own placenta. And see Julianne like telling me like, I want you to open in Chicago, and I want you to educate people about this, because it's very important for them to know the benefits of the placenta. That will help them a lot. And then that's motivate me. And I said like, okay, let's open it. Let's see.
Yo, that's dope. Like, she didn't say, hey, I want you to open a place in Santa Claus, Indiana, where it's like
Right.
Bursts a year. You're talking about Chicago. Like y'all are like the only, you're the only ones right now.
We're the only ones.
We're
We're
the
the
only
only mommy
ones.
made in Chicago.
Yes.
Yo, like, and so what I'm getting to is you gotta stay busy. Like you stay busy, you stay
24/7.
connected.
24/7. Hey, these babies don't take breaks. She had to pick up Thanksgiving evening, Thanksgiving day. She had to pick up, stop dinner, run out to the hospital, grab a couple placentas, come on back to dinner.
Yeah.
They don't stop.
He said, grab a couple placentas. You guys stay on the move, and this right here.
Oh yeah.
Made Mobile. I'm not, because we have to remain professional. We're trying to give the information. I'm not going to tell you what I called it, but this is Mommy Made Mobile. This is dope. So y'all, here's what happened. You know, if you watch the V&O, you know, you kind of know my story. And if you don't know my story, go back. Go back. Go to that YouTube, subscribe right now, and go and check out the episodes of the V&O. And I got this story, you know, about me changing. And part of my story is I'm an iron worker. That's how I know Luke. Luke was an iron worker. You know, I guess he still is to a certain extent, but he's driving the Mommy Made Mobile.
Hey, bro, I'm still talking a little bit. Not really.
but they pulled up in their car to give me the t-shirt. They didn't actually throw it at me. They actually stopped. We were talking. So I'm outside of a job site in Chicago. We kind of held up a somewhat busy street, and everybody's looking at them like, what the heck is this? And I run up to the car, and then I get back, and of course everybody's looking at me like, yo, what was that? Like, what is Mommy Made, and what exactly are you doing, Ron? There's some type of explanation. So I explain to these cats, like, you know, what Mommy Made is. And I actually told them, I'm telling construction workers about this. And that's what got me the idea. Like, yo, like, don't dismiss what I'm saying, because you are very much so. I hear y'all grumbling about your newborn baby and you got to go home and she yelling at you and she's upset with you. You can do something about it. So I explained to them the whole rundown. I told two guys to check me out, check out the show. You know, I told them to subscribe and check out the show. Jeannie, what's up, Jeannie? Jeannie said, congratulations on your success. Guys, this is the V&O, Views and Opinions. If you have any questions for these guys, if you know anybody that wants to come in and they're having kids or they're expecting, and you know this might be something that they want to do, ask the questions. I'll highlight every question. That's what we're here for. That's what I'm here for. I wanted them to, they're already on the map, but I want it to be so chaotic that I can quit iron working and go drive a Mommy Made Mobile.
You look real good in pink. Hey.
Right. Go and get that money. What'd you say?
You got the first quality. You look good in pink.
Oh, look at that. Hey.
You know you're married. You know you're married.
Thank you. Don't get jealous, Luke.
That's why I got a hoodie on, not that shirt, because my arm don't out like that no more. My stomach does, though.
So you guys, y'all stay busy, man. Luke, you told me what happened on Thanksgiving, man.
We were actually at my aunt's house for like an early dinner up in like Fox Lake. And just happened. We had to cut it a little short. So then when we left on the way back to the house, we had to do a little turnaround and pick up a placenta at one of the hospitals on the way home. So it doesn't stop. So we picked one up after a nice long meal, brought it back to the laboratory, dropped it off, and then big boss lady here back to cooking again. This woman, this is my superhero right here. She does not sleep. She still cooks, maintains the house.
I do sleep.
She's
sometimes.
a bad chick.
Sometimes I sleep like 3 hours. I get my power naps.
Yeah, you can, like he said, like straight up, babies don't stop. So if you, when do they sign up? So do they sign up, or is it how do they sign up? Do they sign up before the birth or at birth, do you have forms that they can sign and they say, hey, well, we offer this service through this company Mommy made, or how does that work?
So we always recommend the moms to sign up before, the sooner the better. They can always sign up whatever they please. I got moms, they don't take the decision until the last minute, and then they call us and say, like, you know what, yes, I decide, when they're already at the hospital, and then we'll get them signed up and everything. But we always recommend to do it the sooner the better, and they can go on mommymake-encapsulation.com to sign up, or the fastest way is to text me 224-605-5358, and we get them set up like less than 10 minutes. So, but we always recommend the sooner the better, so they can get that out of the way.
Have it prepared, you know,
Yeah.
because certain hospitals give the parents a little difficult time. Not all of them, but some do. So it's a lot nicer to have them prepared going into it, if and what to respond to, you know, what the hospital staff may say. Like she said, it's never too late. It was stories. She gets a call. Hey, I just gave birth. You hear the baby crying in the background. Hey, I just had a gave birth and I had my placenta. I'm kind of interested. All right, we'll be right there. It's like, she'll
At the last minute.
run right out, go pick up that placenta. 30 minutes or less, or it's free.
Are you serious?
No, I couldn't even say that.
Hey, you better clean that up, man. So
Delete that part.
it's live, bro. So you got me thinking about the I just watched and I don't watch, like I am very much so consumed in this, and I have some investment stuff that I'm consumed in, so I don't watch a whole lot of TV, but I just watched a documentary, and if you haven't seen it, it's the Pepsi documentary. It's the Pepsi documentary where Pepsi, I guess they were talking about, it was like a fighter jet. They were going to give away a fighter jet for so many points, and they never put a disclaimer at the bottom.
Yeah, I can't.
Did you see that?
Yeah,
did you hear about that?
Like, I think I didn't watch the whole thing, but I just saw like a little trailer preview to it, and they were saying one of the fighter pilots, or the fighter jets, the Harrier. Actually, that's what I was working on when I was in the Marine Corps. But that Harrier, they said that if you save I think it was like 8 billion or something Pepsi points, then you can have that jet or something. So
yeah,
people really do that.
Right, and they never put a disclaimer, you know. So like this cat was like, "Yo, I'm going to get this jet," and they like, well, we got to give it to him. So disclaimer, no 30 minutes or less. Like, you on the South Side, bro, you can't tell them you're gonna be, you know, what's the North Side Hospital? I don't know.
Yeah. Lutheran General, I think, is actually Resurrection is the closest hospital to us.
To you guys. So you can't tell them you're gonna get from Resurrection General to Rush
Right.
at 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah, exactly.
Disclaimer, that is not true. Chelsea, thank you for checking us out. Chelsea has a question. She said, do you have pictures of extras and packaging?
I think so.
What do you want, the extra?
Yeah,
Like the
she asked, pictures of the extras, like the add-ons and the packaging.
I do have a placenta print. You know, we do have add-ons, which is the placenta print. So I actually have a couple of them that I just did for a customer. So where do I go? I'm here. So this is a placenta print. So what do we do with the placenta print? We use food coloring. So, and we put it on the placenta, and we put a canvas on it. So a lot of moms like them because it's the baby first home, and they put it like in a nursery room and everything, and they frame it, and it's pretty. So
different colors.
We do have different colors. So moms pick different colors. Some of the moms pick the rainbow ones.
That's cool. That's cool. Oh, that's cool. You got
encapsulation.
Are those on your website, or can they see those? Okay.
Yes, we do have pictures of that too. So, and also we do the umbilical cord. So we do a keepsake.
The Leslie's.
See?
You put it there.
Oh.
Towards the camera.
Oh, there. Where was
it like golden? Like you is it golden? Like you make it gold?
Yep.
Yes.
That's dope. Kind of like
It's accurate.
In chrome gold. That's our youngest grandson's. He was just born on St. Patrick's Day.
Yes.
So her daughter gave us the placenta or the umbilical cord for early Christmas present, so that we can put that on the tree as a ornament.
nice. So you can, that's different. I can see
Also, the color looks nice with the lights and the color because it's gold.
right.
It looks pretty cool.
So what do they with placenta encapsulation? What do they get? Like what do they
So with the placenta encapsulation, they get only the pills, but that we do have add-ons, which it's the placenta print, the umbilical cord, and we got the tincture. Did I say right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm still learning how to say that word. Tincture.
Those
We just barely started
flavors.
that. And then we have flavor pills that the mom. So we have
flavor pills?
Yep.
yes, they're 9
What
different.
flavors do you have?
Or is it?
We do have orange. We do have green apple, grape, strawberry, mint, berry, bubblegum, and lime. And we do have vegan also.
That's dope. They get that. We kind of, I don't know, in the ad we ran, we kind of got a look at the kit. What does the kit look like? I don't know if you're able to grab one or you have one by you, but what does it look like?
Right here, right behind. So it's actually the capsules themselves. So when the mom signs up, she gets a registration form. And then that registration form is where she can customize her order. That's where she can pick out, she can get all the flavors. She can get one flavor, two flavors. She can mix and match whatever she wants. And then she can check if she wants the placenta print, like right there. If she wants the placenta print for the umbilical cord or the tincture.
What? Oh, okay. Look, I'm trying to figure out what that is. So that's like a scent. It's like a tincture. Is that how do you pronounce it?
Yeah, tincture.
Okay, and it's like, and it's like a rub-in, or it's like a.
No, actually, okay. So the tincture is we take a piece of the dehydrated placenta, and then we put it in that little dropper bottle there, and then we infuse it with really high volume alcohol. So then after 6 weeks, that alcohol infuses into that placenta. So at the end, it's a big common question. The moms will say, what do I do when I run out of my capsules? And since they're unique, you can't really produce them again. So this is an alternative to it. So once she runs out of her capsules, this tincture, she can take one drop is about the same potency as one capsule. So she can save this tincture for rainy days. And when she starts going through her cycle again, when she's menstruating and has PMS symptoms, if she takes a drop of this tincture, it alleviates the cramps. It helps with the moods because it puts her hormones. Same thing that the placenta capsules did. The dropper will do, the tincture will do.
Wow. So it's almost like, man, like, so they need to, they will have this, will they be able to have these pills for the duration of their breastfeeding time? I don't know. What's the typical duration for breastfeeding? Up until 1, up until 2?
Well, you mean how many they have to take?
How long will they breastfeed for?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really up to the mom.
Yeah.
It's up to the mom.
Yeah.
How long
But I guess when they take the pills kind of like spur hormones to start going again. So then even if they ran out of pills, their hormones are kind of back to where they were before, right? They're replenishing their
yes,
body.
because the woman's body actually after the give birth, it took like probably 6 to 12 weeks to start producing a good amount of hormones. So what the placenta pills do is like put the hormones that they're not in their body anymore, put it back like immediately when they need it. when it's after birth.
Okay.
So, and 6 weeks that their body will start producing the hormones.
Okay. So and then like Luke was saying, it's I'm having a hard time pronouncing the word too. Tincture.
Tincture.
Me too.
What you said. So even after that, you're saying that they could have this these drops for maybe they might be going through, like you said, cramps or something like that, and this can help alleviate that. That's dope. So it's almost like their own mommy made medicine.
And those drops they can even use it like when they have a periods, cramp periods, and when they have a raining day, like after they finish the pills, like after they come out the postpartum, the postpartum section. So those drops they can use it like I said, like when they have their periods, for cramps, or when they have a raining day, for headaches, it's really good.
That's dope. That's dope. So this is ordinary people with extraordinary stories, y'all. This is absolutely crazy. Like I said, I knew this dude before, and I never would have thought that you would have been driving around a mommy made mobile in pink. Like you changed, you did something to him. It's a good thing. It's
the power of love.
Right? That's the power of love for real.
Yeah, you have to keep it professional. I wouldn't say something else.
Right? We got to keep it professional. We know what it is. But yeah, that's dude. You guys are doing what's that? What you got?
So that's what we're trying to pull it out of the package here. So this is actually the bottle that the capsules will come in. It's a water bottle, and it has a little diffuser in there, so they can put tea. So it has a little tea diffuser in there. Where's this camera at?
Yeah, there.
There we go. So you can put tea grounds or coffee grounds or something in there
when they finish the pill.
When they finish it. So they get this fancy little beautiful packaging that they all love.
Nice.
And the bottom, a lot of moms use that bottom part. It's a little compartment so they remember to take their capsules. They'll put
nice.
And then they'll know if they take it or not. That's how I guess they can keep track of it.
So what is it, one a day or?
So at first
we do have a recommendation for them. Like when we give them the pills, we do put like this instruction card for them. So we tell them like it's like a recommendation. We tell them like they can take six a day the first week, but if they feel like their body need more, they can take more. They're not gonna a natural thing of their own placenta. So if their body feel like they need more, they can take more. But we always recommend to take 6 pills the first week, 3 pills the second week. And we always put, like I said, we always put the instruction card for them.
Since we're talking about that, let's look at some questions, and then we'll slow these down, and I'll let you answer them because they do come at you. They come at you pretty fast, so don't worry, we will slow it down.
And I won't fight the way, surrender to the change. I'm changing, taking the highway to liberation. Don't stop it, baby.
So, what was all like? I caught the first 3. I actually went through and I saw all of them, but can you give me a rundown some of these facts? I don't know if you have them in front of you. I kind of threw you a loop, but do you have those in front of you, or I can slow the video down for you?
Let me take those out of there.
She's got a whole stack of notes and fancy little fun facts about pregnancy and all that stuff. So
okay.
You can pull
it's sometimes it's like weird things about pregnancy, and it's a lot of women we don't talk about it. Like if the baby has so much hair, like they got so much nauseous in the morning, it's because the baby has so much hair, or there's something the woman suffer and something the women don't suffer, or sometimes when they're pregnant and they sneeze, they pee a little. There's some women that don't say it. Right. Pregnancy stuff.
Yeah. You know what's crazy is I actually had let's talk about that for a minute, because I look at it like this, man. I don't think if men carried a baby, like, and you had a whole human pressing up against your bladder. I mean, like, you know, you probably, it would be ruined, you know, sometimes, or you would be affected by it. So it's not a, I mean, yeah, because women carry babies, this is why this happens. But like, ladies, don't be embarrassed about it. Yes, it's not anything to be embarrassed about. I actually looked into this. I had a conversation with somebody, and I'm not gonna put her out there like like that, but I had a conversation with her, and she kind of spurred me uh to like look into this. And so I told her, I said, have you ever looked into this? And she's like, you know, not really. You know, I just thought that it was something that happened after you had kids, and it just happens. So I looked into it. I said, hey, you need to check this out. And so there's actually a therapy in Chicago, since we're talking about mommy made and babies. It is called, oh, I'm going to find it for you. It's a there's actually clinics that deal with that, and you don't have to live with this, ladies, if you do have this problem after you've had kids, or maybe you haven't had kids and you have this problem. I don't know why. I'm not a doctor, but it just happens. And they actually, I saw a video about it when I was searching it. I started seeing videos about like the kids were like the kids ran in the house and scared the mom, and she was all dressed up, and she fell over and she stopped, and then she went directly back to the room because she had peed on herself a little bit. Like, you know, that's real, man, and it's not anything to be embarrassed about. I'm going to find this. Hit those weird facts again, and once I find it, I will let you know.
They're weird facts. So like I said, they're more like a lot of women, they don't like to talk about it, but it's like every pregnancy is different though. I got 4 kids my own, and then each of my pregnancy, it was different. None of them was the same. Some of them, they were more like, one of them I didn't even feel that I was pregnant. 2 of them I feel like I was dying, just throwing up every morning. And then the sickness mornings, it not happen only in the morning, it happens anytime when you're pregnant and when you have that problem. So that's why I always, like, if I found something, I always put like a weird pregnancy fact, and then I put it in. People like it because they say like, oh, it's a lot of people, they don't want to talk about it, they don't even want to mention it. There's some of them they're fun, and some of them they say like, oh yeah, I agree with it, and some of them they're like, no, I don't agree with it. So
Right.
Yeah.
Weird.
I have a lot coming up too.
You said you got what?
I got more.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead, have at it. I did find this. Let me before we
For them, I'm gonna put it on the page like probably week.
Okay, so what? Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do that. You want me to highlight it? I can stop the video, and as the weird facts go, would you like that? I think.
Do you want more?
Yeah, of course we want more. I do want to highlight this. So, ladies, if you know somebody that's dealing with what we just talked about, bladder issues, there's actually something called a pelvic rehabilitation medicine that you can actually go to, and it's a certain type of therapy that is called. If anybody knows this, hit us in the comments. So we because this is something that's common. You had a whole baby pushing against you inside of your body, and they might have messed up some organs on the way out, and now you got pain. You with all these different issues. So pelvic rehabilitation medicine. This is a place in Chicago. Look them up. You can look up just that, and it's a bunch of information that'll pop up for you if you have any issues.
Oh no, I don't even know where they are.
Oh, you don't? Okay, let me see if I can do this.
And I won't fight the way, surrender to the change.
Babies can actually taste their mothers inside of the womb. That's a fact. What?
Yes. But like I said, it's not like, we don't really know. Like, it's just a weird.
Yeah, it's a weird, fun fact. That's Luke, shut up, man.
And I won't fight the way.
Now that's easy. Babies in the womb can see, feel, and hear. As men, like, I don't know, women, you're carrying the life inside of you. And I know I never did understand that you're talking to somebody inside of you. I can't see them. You could feel them at least. And of course, like you play the game with, with your wife or your, your other half, and you know this baby is in there and they're talking to him and they're reading to him. And I was young when I had kids. I just didn't quite understand it. but they can see, hear, and feel. What else you got for us?
Well, that's how they were talking about. They was talking about the whole thing with the placenta encapsulation. When the mom is taken, they bond. The mothers bond with their children since the babies are growing inside of them. They already have that connection, that motherly bond. So this just helped, like with the pills. That helps them. It regulates their mood and stuff, so that you don't hear those horror stories of them not wanting to pick up their babies or be around.
That's always part of the hormones.
I know what you're saying. That's weird because actually, I guess that baby is a part of you. You guys are actually connected, and then you expel the thing that connected you. And now maybe you might go through something like that. Now you're putting that, it's almost like I know this is like a watered down explanation, but I understand. It's almost like you're putting the connection back in your body. Right?
Yep.
Something like that.
Yeah.
You guys got another one for me?
Fun facts?
Yeah.
Fun facts. We're trying to look up some more fun facts. So.
Well, let's go.
And I won't fight the way. Surrender to the change.
Amniotic fluid is mostly sterile urine.
Actually, it is.
Yo, so like we all just was swimming around in pee like this.
Well, think of it. There's a lot of this is just common sense. It's like when you don't think it would be because it's in the medical field, but all this really is common sense. Like I said about recycling, it basically really is recycling. It was produced by the woman's body. It gets tossed out. And that's why they suffer that big crash. So what we're in essence doing is recycling, putting it right back into her. Now with that amniotic fluid, baby's got to use the bathroom. Where is it going to go? So they will be swimming around in it.
Bro, I never thought it like that.
They don't have porta potties in there.
Right. I guess. That's your next business, Luke. Baby porta johns.
I'm gonna put we out of business.
Yo, what else you guys got for us? Like what hospitals do you serve? Do you serve every hospital in the Chicagoland area? Where is your border stop? Like where can they get this service at? Like where are you at?
So we have like our territory is 250 miles radius of Chicago. So that's a far distance. Now that's it makes it very difficult to get that far, but we'll service usually up to, I'd say close to about 100 miles.
The hospitals.
Because there is a lot of timing involved. We're supposed to be at the hospitals within 2 hours after birth to get the placenta. A lot of hospitals have policies. So we try to pick hospitals that are within that 2 hour window radius. But then, of course, being in Chicago, rush hour plays a part of it. Weather plays a huge part of it. So we do have to cut it down to normally the farthest we'll go is between 70 to 100 miles. That's the furthest. But our company does offer nationwide shipping. So if a mother gave birth 3 hours from here, they can always go to the mommymade-encapsulation.com and set it up, and then corporate in Bakersfield, California, the founders will ship them out. I think you got it up here on the top shelf. Up on the top shelf up there, they have a cute little shipping package that they'll send out from California to the mom wherever she's at, and she'll take her placenta home from the hospital. She'll freeze it and then put it in this cooler and then overnight it to California. They'll process it. They'll do the same thing that we do here locally. They'll do it in California and then overnight the finished product right back to the mom anywhere.
But here in Chicago, we have probably over 100 hospitals that work with. And you can go, when they go to our website and they choose Chicago, it will come out a list of all the hospitals that we work with, and they can choose the hospital they're gonna give birth. So if the hospital is not named in our website, so they can always contact us and ask, because sometimes we have moms, they do home birth too, so we go to their houses and pick up the placenta. So we have like a Chicago hospital suburbs that we work with.
And there's a bunch of like all these new things, not new things, but birthing centers are becoming really popular now.
Mm-hmm.
What is that?
A birthing
center. Yeah.
So a lot of moms are choosing to do that, and there are new ones popping up all the time. So
I heard something about doulas too. Doulas are, yeah.
Yeah, like I said, we have a lot of moms, they do a home birth. They have the baby in their houses, and then we go to their houses and pick up the placenta.
Okay, that's cool. Jeannie said if a woman is on the fence about consuming their own placenta as a hormone replacement, let them know that the pharmaceutical companies make estrogen out of horse urine. Now that's nasty. I wish I had this years ago. No doubt. Like, what? I did not know that. Fun fact.
Well, there's another, actually, a fun fact. Well, it's like a controversy thing. Placenta encapsulation has been around for a long time, and it just hasn't been mainstream, and it wasn't a lot due to these medical facilities. Because if you look into it, if you went right now and Google how much is my placenta worth, you'll be amazed.
Surprised how much they sell.
Stem cell research. Don't they do stem cell research on placentas? I mean, and they're not just do they do research, I think they actually do things with it. So
products like hair products, skin products, and
if you go on Amazon and type in placenta, wait till you see the predictive text that comes after that. Placenta shampoo, placenta conditioner, placenta hair cream, placenta facial cream. There's a list. I swear, go on right now and check it out.
I'm good. Are you serious? Like, so they're like, so that's why, because the hospital probably can get good money after they gather all of this up. And
the placenta right now is worth $50,000. So the hospital will sell it to pharmaceutical and research companies for tens of thousands of dollars when the mothers themselves can benefit from it.
And they charge the mother's insurance for this possible fee.
Really?
Charge this pathology fee and then the disposal fee.
Yeah.
And all they do is turn around and sell it to pharmaceutical research companies for tens of thousands of dollars.
So do they have to pay this disposal fee if they use you guys they shouldn't have to pay it, right?
Nope.
Fun fact, ladies. Nope.
What the mother does is when she gets admitted to the hospital, when she gets to the labor and delivery unit, the first thing she does is say, she doesn't ask, she'll just tell them, I'm keeping my placenta and I need my placenta release form. And then that placenta release form, when she signs it, that releases the placenta to the mother herself. And that just is basically like a inventory for the hospital, letting the hospital know what happened to the placenta.
Wow. So like they need to look, so either you're going to pay them. Do you want to talk about pricing, or is all the pricing on the website?
Yeah. That's in the Chicago, it's different per different locations. I think we have 7 or 8 locations.
7 locations in the United States.
But so each location has different pricing. It's up to
It depends the city they are in. So,
but here in Chicago, it's $275. Hey, CT, it's $275 here in Chicago, and that's for the starting at for the encapsulation only, and then the add-ons are like the umbilical cord keepsake is $20, the placenta print is $25, and then the tincture is $35.
Look, I don't know, ladies, I don't know how this works, but I will go as far as to say that we have an HRA. Luke, we have an HRA. I wouldn't be surprised if you couldn't use your HRA to pay for this.
I'm glad you said that. It is covered. So
free. So you don't pay the disposal charge, and then you can use your HRA to pay for this. holler at Mommy May Chicago because it's paid for. Go and do yourself. Look, tell your friends. Tell your friends. I think The Weeknd, that's a song. Tell your friends. He was talking about something totally different though. But tell them about Mommy May. Tell them about Mommy May. Yo, our time. My guy. I want to give a shout out to everybody that watched. Thank you so much. This is rewatchable. It is on YouTube. Go to that YouTube up there in the corner and subscribe. Check them out. IG, MMA Chicago, MME Chicago, MME Chicago. IG is scrolling across the bottom. We gave them the TikTok. Check them out on their website, mommymadencapsulation.com. Check them out on TikTok. Yo, like check our TikToks out, even if you don't want to do this because they're just kind of dope. Like I really enjoy. You really put me on game. I really enjoy your TikToks. I really enjoy your IG. Thank you guys so much. Mommy made encapsulation for life, says Todd, CT Homes. Check out Todd. CT Homes, Todd remodels homes in the Northwest Indiana area, Chicagoland area, Northwest Indiana area. Todd, holler at your boy, man. I am always looking for ordinary people with extraordinary stories. This is an extraordinary story. Luke hauls placenta around in the Mommy Made Mobile now. Thank you to my people on Dope Living TV. Y'all check them out Monday through Friday. Dope Living TV live on YouTube. My man Andre Renee, check him out. Check him out, man. He is everybody's writing a book now, man. If you need some help, check him out. Check him out. Hey guys, do you do coupon codes or anything like that?
Coupon codes?
Coupons?
We're actually going to be doing promotions. We kind of been slacking. We want to, for the holidays, we know it's always tough and rough. Yes. We're going to be doing a gift. Thank you, man. You always remind me of all this good stuff. Yes. We're going to be doing a giveaway. We haven't hashed out all the details, but we're going to do one for Christmas, and we're going to do one for the New Year's, and then we'll definitely do one for like the holidays, like Valentine's Day. So we'll post the rules on our Instagram and TikTok and everything like that. But all they really got to do is like tag somebody and follow us, and just to spread the word. And then we'll either give a free encapsulation or like a huge discount.
A huge discount. But we're gonna put the details on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok.
And I was gonna say, even without saying, we have, since we've been around now, it's going on 2 years. Going on 2 years now. We have had repeat clients. We've had moms. We've had, I think, 5, 6, 7 that we've encapsulated for.
Twice.
They're like, hey, I'm back again. We're like, so we always do something special for the repeat
for the ones who come back,
or referrals, or like my cousin did it. So we'll give them something, and we'll just tell them, hey, pay it forward. Since your cousin recommended us, you know what? Now we'll buy our lunch on us. We'll do something.
That's dope, man. Hey, that's our time. I'm sorry, man. It goes fast. I told you. Yo, thank y'all for joining us. Check them out. Mommy Made Chicago.
Thank you for having us. Thank you so much.
V&O What You Know. Yo, man, welcome to the V&O YouTube channel. The premise here is ordinary people with extraordinary stories. But what you also gonna find is the views and opinions, man. So you're gonna find conversation, you're gonna find inspiration, you're gonna find motivation. Yo, check us out, V&O What You Know.
But have you ever thought, what if this is all just a dream? And we're just waiting in line to wake up? And most people think I'm insane. Once you realize that all the shit you used to care so much about just keeps you a prisoner of your own mind.